Ishta Cafe. We serve tasty food from ancient grains. India is now called as diabetes capital of the world with as many as 50 million people suffering from type 2 diabetes. There's a clear-cut demarcation of normal life and a diabetic life, so to speak. It has been estimated that the global burden of type 2 diabetes is expected to increase to 438 million by 2030 from 285 million in year 2010. Similarly, for India, this increase is estimated to 58% from 51 million to 87 million in 2030. This means more than half of the population is going to suffer from the type 2 diabetes regardless of the demography. Why does this happen? What is one of the major reasons for this disease? Food. 50% of the population is eating out at least once in every 3 months in India, and it happens 8 times in every month in the metros. Younger population, higher rate of urbanization, larger disposable incomes, increased participation of women in the workplace, and exposure to the Western lifestyles. These are few of the reasons which are leading people to eating out. But what does go into the food and the nutritional value of the food is conveniently ignored. Here are two reasons. Taste. People prefer tasty food to the healthy food. And the speed. People prefer having fast food quickly serviced rather than fine dining, especially in the afternoons. This has allowed the restaurateurs to use unhealthy and unhygienic practices along with the use of the taste enhancers in the food. The result? Young and mid-aged people suffer from obesity, diabetes, and other ailments. So, how are you going to solve this problem? Ishta Cafe is making an effort to solve this problem. We have created some groundbreaking recipes that are not only healthy but extremely tasty. Without making use of any chemical additives, we have designed some extraordinarily tasty food. We blend our traditional food with modernity. We present ancient grains in most contemporary dishes. What do we have to offer? Our offerings include pizzas, which we fondly call as humble pies, burgers, falafels, quesadillas, quintessential South Indian snacks like idlis, dosas, paddus, and so on. The average price of our products is very much within the reach of a common man. We have set an ambience of our first model cafe in such a way as to make the customers feel homely. We have used the logs of a fallen tree for seating and made use of other eco-friendly material. We customize our food to suit to the varied requirements and preferences of our customers. We have semi-cooked humble pies to take away, which will enable people to bake at their home using their ingredients, tasting the same as what we make in our cafe. Despite having our first outlet in a residential area, we have seen some overwhelming response to our food. We've been operating for last 6 months and we have been able to secure some very loyal customers who love to eat our food. Now we want to scale up. Scale up because every corner of the city has food lovers that long for a hygienic and tasty healthy food. Our business model is to target underperforming restaurants in busier locations and offer them our franchise. The franchise is for the star performer dishes. We approach the interested parties, new or old, give them our set of products, and we charge them royalty. We train their cooks, give them our recipes for a charge. We aim to reach out all possible corner of Bangalore city first and then expanding to other metros. Why would already established restaurants be interested in us? Because we are giving them something which they don't have. We give them tasty food that performs well for them and boosts their business too. We have some competition. There are few joints which are opened in Bangalore that serve millet based food. Green Path, Gramya Bhojana, Happy Healthy Me, Vatsalya, to name a few. But what makes us different from our competitors is that we want to reach out to every corner of Bangalore with our set of dishes to offer to even a mundane outlet. Our team comprises of two enthusiastic food buffs who love to cook food and eat new varieties of food. Vinayak, that is me, and Asmita have come a long way in experimenting with new recipes with real time customers and taking appreciation from them. So, what do we need now? We need incubation, acceleration, and investment in our venture. We are looking for seed funding that will enable us to reach out to the restaurants in some of the busiest areas of the city. Our plan is to start with 5 to 10 outlets and run them for a year and then to proceed to the next ones.